also need Lisa Johnson to come to the 1023 XLC tent. Jan Tida, Phoenix Rising. Please make your way to the 1023 XLC tent to grab your tickets. Team Bruce. Team Cousins. Also the Belmont Village Glenview. Please come to the tents.
Good. Clap those arms. I can't stop the my dancing by heart. I'm already crying. Are you? All right, my name is Melissa Foreman from 93.9 Light FM. I do the morning show Monday through Friday, 6 to 10. But most importantly, I'm a North Shore resident just like you. And I am incredibly honored and humbled to be your host, your MC for the second year in a row here at the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's. So thank you so much. If we can get everybody to kind of move forward, we're going to start this day. Are we lucky or what? Every year, the sun shines when we are trying to find a cure for Alzheimer's. We're in this together. I hope when you walk that you notice your neighbors, you engage in conversation, you pet a dog, if somebody allows you to, you say hello to somebody that you don't know, and you realize at the end that you've done something amazing today. You got up early, you came out here. I know everybody has schedules and things to do, but you're really making a difference here today. It means something, okay? So thank you for taking for them. They're alongside us in the fight right here in the North Shore. There are 103 Edward Jones associates and clients participating on 23 teams. Where are you guys? I guess they're all spread out. Oh, there they are. Hi, guys. All right, so I guess they're all wearing green today, so you can give them a pat on the back. To date, these teams have raised a total of more than $12,000, helping to drive the firm's national team towards its goal of $4 million. So let's give it up again, because that's pretty amazing. And if you're a corporation or you're out here today, little or small, and you see Edward Jones or maybe these other people that have donated, think to yourself, what can I do on Monday morning? Can I talk to HR? Can I make a difference? Can I start today? Because you never know who it is that Alzheimer's is going to touch or going to. Pretty awesome. All right, so at this point, I'd like to invite Mr. Yev Kozachuk, who's a financial advisor here in the North Shore, to say a few words here on stage. Just take the $55,000 and you can just text right now to 51555, that's 51555, and you text the number 2 and ALZ, 2 and ALZ. You can always take a vacation. You can borrow my minivan. I don't care. Just put us over the edge. 55,000. That's all we need. And by the way, you do have until December 31st to get in all of your funds. So don't think it ends today. You can still make those donations and get those in. All right, now it is my pleasure, and I will get emotional here. I want to welcome to stage a very dear friend of mine, and many of you here in the North Shore know her, Cheryl Levin Folio, who is our 2018 North Shore Event Co-Chair. And in this role, Cheryl, alongside her co-chair Karen Weiss, have been dedicated in helping to coordinate today's walk. She's going to tell you her story. I hope you keep it in mind. It may be similar to all of yours. Please help me in welcoming my dear friend, Cheryl Levin Folio.
Melissa, it's a pleasure to be here today, and thank you everybody for allowing me to share my story. Before I get started, I'd like to take a few minutes to thank some of the people that made today's event so spectacular. We wouldn't be here today without all the generosity of our sponsors. We've given a special thanks to Edward Jones for as a national sponsor, but all our other sponsors are here for their support, and that full list is displayed for everyone to see along the walk. I'd also like to take and extend a big thank you to the 2018 Walk to End Alzheimer's national teams, who have joined forces across the country to recruit teams and raise awareness and funds critical to advancing our mission. A list of those national teams is hanging next to the banner. Oh, I'm not sure where the banner is, but it was supposed to be right there. But it's on a banner with all their names for everyone to see. At this point, though, I'd like to take time to announce those people because they're here with us today. Life Care Services, Brookdale, Encompass Health, Home Instead, and Senior Living, Sunrise Senior Living. Please give them a warm welcome. Also, I've been fortunate to be involved with an incredible team of people. The Alzheimer's Association, the Illinois chapter, as well as the North Shore Walk Committee. This year, special thanks to Leah Stoltz from the Alzheimer's Association to making all her efforts for today's event. Specifically, I'd like to do a shout out to my co-chair, Karen Weiss. Karen, where are you? Right in front. Together, we've chaired this event the last 2 years and have been intimately a part of the committee for several years. Karen lost her father to Alzheimer's 4 years ago. We both share the same passion. Our passion is to build awareness and to end Alzheimer's. Today is my 5th year walking, and I walk on behalf of my husband, Michael Ross Folio. And today have been given the honor to share our journey of living with Alzheimer's. Michael was diagnosed in December of 2012 at the age of 56. Our first walk was in September 2013, and I was honored at that day to share my story. Only difference, I was holding a yellow flower, which signified I was a caregiver. Michael was a blue flower, which signified he had Alzheimer's. As a full-time caregiver, I worked very hard to focus on using the creative strategies to embrace our new normal lifestyle and allow Michael to be successful and enjoy life. This year's walk is more significant to my family, my friends, and me, because Michael lost his fight on June 27th at the age of 61 to Alzheimer's. And today I'm holding a purple flower, which signifies I've lost someone to Alzheimer's. This year, Team Levin Folio, our teammates, and my personal efforts combined raised over $41,000 on behalf of Michael's memory. Thank you. Also, on another noteworthy change, I'm joined by my friend Jan Tida. Jan and her husband Bruce shared that stage with Michael and I 5 years ago. Jan now also is holding a purple flower. Jan lost her husband Bruce just last week on September 5th at the age of 63. They were both way too young. Michael and I always wanted to help others, so we openly shared our story and our day-to-day routine, which empowered Michael with confidence and success in his new normal environment. As part of our journey in 2015, we wrote a book titled The 24-Hour Rule, Living with Alzheimer's. Our belief always has been knowledge is power, and by educating others, our hope was to help people confront this dreadful illness with courage, dignity, and happiness, as Michael and I did. We were repeatedly asked to share our story by the Alzheimer's Association. We participated in support groups, we interviewed for articles, made videos, appeared on TV, met with families and caregivers to help educate them on the illness and to point out that early onset Alzheimer's can strike people in their 50s and even earlier. More important, what we never did, we were never embarrassed or ashamed of the illness. Our only focus has always been about building awareness so that people would understand why the ugly... Okay, more important, we have never been embarrassed or ashamed of the illness. Our focus has always been about building awareness so people would understand why the ugly stigma that exists today must stop. Alzheimer's can make people feel very uncomfortable and shy away. It's unfortunate, but that stigma is real. I am incredibly grateful that Michael and I always had a tremendous support team of friends and family, many of here are today, who are always there for us. And now, will continue to be here for me as I continue my journey without Michael. On a special note, I'm so proud of my son Jarrett and my daughter Sammy. They have always supported our efforts, respected and loved their stepfather, and never let this illness interfere with us enjoying life. I will continue to be Michael's voice and advocate and focus my energy to one day finding a cure. And to all of you holding a blue, yellow, and purple flower, I promise to make sure that Michael's legacy will help educate others on how to live happy and enjoy life with Alzheimer's. I hope after hearing our story, you will understand the importance of sharing your story and not hide from don't let a loved one hide or deny them the dignity to speak about their illness. Jan and I walk on behalf of our husbands and for everyone who has been impacted by Alzheimer's. We will continue to fight and build awareness and end Alzheimer's. And with the hope one day, we will be able to look onto this stage and see a white flower so that Michael and Bruce know we never gave up hope. At this time, I'd like to introduce Jan to say a few words. Leadership in the fight to end Alzheimer's in Washington, and incredibly thankful that your representative is spearheading these crucial efforts. Please join me in welcoming Congressman Brad Schneider to the North Shore Walk to End Alzheimer's.
Good morning. What a gorgeous day to be out here. I want to thank...
He was 63 years old. We were fighting this disease for 6 years. And basically, I just wanted to say a little something. My Bruce. Who doesn't love my sweet Bruce? He is one of the kindest, loving people you would ever want to meet. If you knew my Bruce, you were lucky. This tragic nightmare started years before he was ever diagnosed. On February of 2012, at 57 years of age, he was given this news, early onset Alzheimer's. I have fought long and hard to educate myself in all aspects of Alzheimer's, visiting the Alzheimer's website for every ounce of information for our family to understand and help my Bruce. Unfortunately, this is a fatal disease. We have a lot of wonderful memories.
I said I wasn't going to do this, but the yellow flower represents people like Enrique Villajo from Belmont Village, who's here today because you're supporting or caring for someone with Alzheimer's. So if you have a yellow flower, please raise that up in the wind. But look around and take a look at them blowing in the wind. And if you have a blue flower, it represents people like our new friend Jim Butler, who's here today because, of course, he's living with dementia. And if you have a blue flower, please raise your flower along with Jim. It's really, really beautiful. My hope is that although your flowers are really beautiful, one day someone will be walking with the white flower, because the white flower will represent the very first individual who survives from Alzheimer's. Oh yeah, you can applaud for that. That would be great. And hopefully we have an entire gorgeous, beautiful garden, as pretty as the purple flower and the orange and the yellow and the blue flower are. Hopefully the entire garden will be filled with the white flower. And we're going to carry this as we walk today. Please, let's put an end to Alzheimer's. We applaud each and every one of you for coming today. Take a look around, and we're going to make our way to the starting line as we start the 2018 Walk to End Alzheimer's. Are you ready? Are we going to do this? All right, thank you for coming out again. We're going to get over there. We're going to do the countdown thing.